Okay, so what's up, my guys and gals and non-binary pals? It's video number 2. Um, I had a plan for what I wanted to talk about today. And several ideas of what I want to discuss today. However, it's not what I'm feeling. So, I think the thing that I really need to talk about, that's Reggie playing, so don't mind him. I think the thing that really needs to be discussed, or at least that I need to discuss, is the patriarchal, sexist, disgusting culture that is allowed to prevail in our society, and that really gets to go unchecked. There's a million things that we need to tackle right now. We're trying to work on justice reform, criminal reform, education reform, racial equality, and and LGBTQ plus rights, and that comes up, and will come up in my videos more. Trust me, I know it's huge. The comments I've received recently, and the comments I receive frequently, are unwarranted and perverse and sexual in nature, and I typically just ignore them because it's usually like an acquaintance, and it's like you feel this pressure. I'm sure a lot of other people feel this too, where it's like shit. And my best effort is to just ignore it, but I've been in groups that are either a little more male dominant or equal, and they're like, well, if she didn't block me, then she didn't say no. And I'm like, how is me never, not me personally, but how is it if someone doesn't respond to you time and time and time after again, a signal that they are interested? Like, obviously they're not, but it becomes confrontational to turn someone down. And I don't like to look at gender as being binary, so I really do apologize for the way that this video may come across gendered, but this is something that affects women, including especially trans women, and also anyone assigned female at birth. Like, it affects all of us. It affects everybody but cis males, cis hetero males to be particular. So, that being said, it's a pervasive part of our culture that is deemed as acceptable. And oh, well, you're a bitch because you never responded, and oh, well, she's stuck up because she thinks she's too good for me because she didn't respond. Like, maybe I don't know how to deal with being like hit on online, or I'm depressed that day, or I don't feel like being social to anybody. Like, if I'm not responding to my mom or to my best friend, you think I'm gonna respond to you just trying to hit me up? No, of course not. Like, we're real people too. You know, like, girls online aren't just there for your fantasies. Like, you know, like, I posted my first video and I got a comment about creating an OnlyFans, which is something I've considered and is something I am considering. But, like, when someone is showing vulnerability and opening themselves up as a real person and trying to cut across gender boundaries and racial boundaries and really trying to connect with people on a personal level, and then I basically get hit up for porn. It's like, I mean, dude, like, that's something you would say in a private conversation, not on my main profile. I thought that was pretty inappropriate. So, you know, and that being said, it's like, it feels like it degrades everything I had to say. Like, you know, I'm talking about severe health issues, depression, multiple seizures in the past year, all of which could have led to coma or death. This is very, very serious, and I want to talk about depression and healthcare and the insane amount of misuse of funds from the federal government, where the Pentagon literally squandered or stole $1 billion versus COVID funds. This is from the Washington Post. I'm going to do a full video on it. But these are the things that are on my mind. And then I get distracted by, you know, and it's not even the OnlyFans comment. Like, it's not. It was, you know, it's seeing men who claim to care about me, who claim to really support me, degrade my opinions because of my gender, or tell me that I don't have the right to choose what to do with my body, and that, you know, more babies are being murdered in the next 2 days than the 200,000 people who have died of COVID because of abortion. And, like, I got news for you. No babies die because of abortion. An embryo, a zygote, a fetus, that's not a baby. That's not a baby. If there's a late-term abortion that needs to happen, it's because it's to save the life of the mother. I mean, that's medical fact. Like, the propaganda out there is insane, and it breaks my heart, because this is somebody who has really shown to truly care about me. But it's like, how can you care about me if you don't think that me and my doctor know better than you? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. This is getting a little rambly. Like I said, I had a lot of videos planned for today, or a couple different topics I really wanted to talk about. And it's just, it's very disheartening. You know, we have millions of people in this country without health care. We have 200,000 people died from COVID. We have a president in office who lied to the American people. How many of those deaths could have been prevented? Like, it's just, it's heart-wrenching. And, you know, those aren't just statistics. Those aren't just numbers. That's somebody's mom, dad, brother, you know, sister, child. Like, that's somebody's family. That's somebody's best friend. And to say, oh, it's just older people, or, oh, people with health conditions. I have health conditions. I'm 30. Like, you know, like, there are people my age who die from this. And even if you don't die, you have permanent organ damage most of the time, or you lose limbs. It is terrifying. It's terrifying. And I'm not trying to fearmonger. Just, wear a mask and wash your hands. Like, that's really all that's necessary. Look at all the other countries in the world. Just practice social distancing, wash your hands, wear a mask. Like, that's it. But to compare that to women having the right to choose what is right for their body, what is right for their lives, it is fucking disgusting. It's insulting. It's beyond the pale.